A young guy named Zen lived in the center of a tranquil forest, where he could hear the sound of rustling leaves and soft murmurs from the surrounding wildlife. As his name would imply, Zen was far from quiet. He was widely recognized for his incessant talking and his remarks, carrying him into conflicts and debates wherever he went. His energy flowed like a river. Zen was stopped cold one day while he was meandering in the woodland when he came upon a spectacle. An elderly, wise man sat in the shade of a massive tree, his presence shrouded in a thick stillness. Zen, intrigued, went up to the elderly man and made a next to him, his inner curiosity glistening. "Why do you keep quiet so much?" Zen could take no more of his curiosity and asked at last. With a timeless wisdom that seemed to gleam in his eyes, the elderly man faced him. He answered, "I am silent because I have discovered that life is about more than just words. We may actually listen to the wind's whispers, the birds singing, and the wisdom within our own souls when we are alone." Zen paid close attention to what the elderly man had to say, his heart fluttering with insight. He understood for the first time in his life that power of silence, not as a lack of sound, but as a profound presence that serves as a doorway to a deeper level of awareness and inner knowledge. Drawing inspiration from the elderly man's comments, Zen set out on a silent trip that would change his life beyond his wildest expectations. The stillness seemed oppressive at first, like a thick shroud pressing down on him. But as he came to terms with it, he realized its liberating power, the freedom it provided, and the mental clarity it gave. Zen discovered how to listen amid the stillness of the forest, not just to what people had to say, but also to the unspoken things that called to him. He gained fresh perspective on the world, an appreciation for the beauty all around him, and the ability to find comfort in the solitude of his own thoughts. One day, Zen came upon a group of people engaged in a contentious argument while meandering through the woodland. He would have jumped into the fight in the past, his words adding gasoline to the flames. Now, though, he made a different decision. He went with quiet. Zen shut his eyes and listened with his heart instead of his ears as he sat among the disputing voices. And in that deep silence, he heard the hints of comprehension and the soft prods of sympathy. He turned into a ray of hope amidst the commotion without saying a word. And as he was sitting there silently, a miracle took place. The voices surrounding him started to get softer, the bitterness and hatred dissipating like snow in the springtime warmth. They discovered a humanity that overcame their differences in the stillness of the forest. From that moment on, Zen gained notoriety for his words, but more for his presence and the silent wisdom that coursed through him like a river chiseling away at rock. Because of the calm power that emanated from him, people went looking for him. He welcomed them with open arms, his heart a haven of tranquility in a noisy world. Thus, Zen led a life that was governed by the force of silence and was replete with opportunities for introspection, connection, and insight. The eternal lessons of the wise old man, that when we accept stillness, we uncover the depths of our own being and the immeasurable beauty of the world around us, he carried with him on his journey through the forest of life.